as the amazing open mic performances that we have, we also every week have an incredible feature performer for you, and this week is no exception. I cannot remember the first time I saw this performer, but from the very first poem, I think it was when they beat me in a slam, that mixture of hatred and... Alright, fair enough though. So, without further ado, it gives me great honour and anger to welcome to the stage your feature for the evening, the wonderful David Macpherson!
Hello! So, it's a bit grim in the world right now, isn't it? And because of that, I'm going to do all happy poems. All happy poems, right? Make people happy, all things that make me happy, hopefully they make you happy. Some of them are weird, therefore if they do, you're also weird. It's fine though. First one, 3 words, Jack. Swedish Perspiration Station. I haven't been doing much poetry recently, so hopefully I can remember this. Okay. If I could ban one phrase in the English language, it would be no sweat. Because it's a sentiment I just don't get. You see, me, I love to get wet. You should see me drip. I gush, I pour, I flood, I leak, I moisten. Yes, I said it, I moisten. And when these glands start to spit, man, even Thatcher couldn't close my pits. I rain, and I don't give a fuck about white stains, because pleasure's always paid in pain. I bet your best moments left you drenched. I bet your palms were slipping, your forehead dripping, your hair thick, salt lick, body mist, candle wick, tracing lines and dirty skin, leaking out to let life in, because the best things aren't free. They're paid for in this currency, and that's why the people I admire are the ones who perspire. And those folks who say it's easy, who look down on you from the magazine shelf like that dick on the cover of Men's Health, man, he can go fuck himself, since that's clearly what he's always wanted to do, because you can't count dignity in six-pack size. It's found in the stained shirt back of the man who tries. He's building wings to fly, and you can't mine for beauty in those dried up husks who wallow in gold selling artificial musk, but you'll strike the mother lode, and the woman who cares, who faces down the sneers and stares, chases the dinosaurs from their lairs, does it all with imperfect hair, lifting Sisyphean pushchairs up Glasgow Underground stairs, because sweat is the angel's share of lives of toil, proof of blood still to boil. Undertaker, hold that soil. Evaporating effort trapped under office ceilings, peeling tiles, hard hats, truckers' cabs. But it's a glad tide too. It's the stink in your sock. It's the soul in your shoe. It's great sex, it's drunk dancing, it's wildly enthusiastic karaoke, it's the steps to the stage, it's the beat of the parade, it's every time you get laid. Especially me, I sweat a lot during sex. It's blurred nights in packed bars, it's road trips in sardine cars, it's babies born, rings drawn, it's the dew on every new dawn. So join me and say yes to sweat, say yes to hot kitchens, say yes to steamy bedrooms, say yes to naked saunas, say yes to the gym if that's your thing, say yes to Kayleys and poorly ventilated rooms, because they all are. Say yes to heat waves, those dam busting days, add your mist to the haze. Say yes to things like this, yes to being kissed, and let sweat be the ink on your bucket list. Thank you. Yes. The subtext there was, I like to sweat. The real subtext is, the things that you're scared of are often the best things to do, so do those things. Unless it's like fighting a bull, don't do that. The next one, please everyone imagine me in a skirt. This is going to be... I'm going to share this. Happy spinning dancing. There we go. This is called kilts. If more people wore kilts, the world would be happier. If more people wore kilts, we'd all have a spring in our step, maybe even a twirl. If more politicians wore kilts, there'd be an upskirting law for sure. If more soldiers wore kilts, there'd be less risk of fascism because it's very hard to goose step in one. If more CEOs wore kilts, workplaces would be fairer because glass ceilings become significantly more embarrassing to stand on. Passed down from father to son or loved one to one, the only bit of my wardrobe designed for fun. They're made to swing, to spin, to sing. And here's the thing, not Scottish, doesn't matter. Whatever your tongue's native patter, doesn't matter. Straight-laced or mad hatter, doesn't matter. Smart, casual or sartorial satire, doesn't matter. Scottish culture is a party and you're all invited. So try it, try it, try it. You'll find you're fit. This ain't PE. This is your joy kit. So normally I actually have my kilt on during this, but I didn't tonight. I'm sorry. And if someone says it's a shortbread stereotype, remind them that shortbread is fucking delicious. And tonight I can prove it. Who wants some shortbread? Yes. Please feel free to hand it round. And you're probably, because this is a poetry night, there's some vegans out there thinking, where's our treats? I'm the kind of person who brings a vegan equivalent. Where are the vegans? Yes. Always bring a vegan equivalent. Where are we? Shortbread is delicious. And if you think it's shite being Scottish, urban, Welsh, maybe you're just shite at it. So don't wear your heart on your sleeve, wrap it round your waist, embrace the grace, put a smile on your face and get someone to help you with the laces. Hamish, he says he'll put you through your paces. Bring tenants 14 cases, drink it dry, sing Old Lang Syne, and may all your pizzas be deep fried. You'll glide across the dance floor ghostly. You'll mostly wear it at night, mostly. In summer, you'll be beach cool, coastly. In winter, you'll be warm and toasty. You'll treat your fellow man honestly. You'll stand astride the world modestly. Every day an odyssey of strangers' smiles and friendly questions. The top three. Is that your family tartan? Are you wearing any underwear? What is in your sporran? The answers are 1, yes, although not tonight. 2, that question is inappropriate. 3, just the normal stuff, phone, keys, wallet, director's cut of Braveheart, Nicola Sturgeon's hair, small vial of English tears, Paul Gascoigne 1996 vintage. Very good year. Right, so that was kilts. Other thing that I love, cinema. Cinema's the best. Yeah. This is about cinema. My word is Spielbergian. Just one. Cool. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I like to go to the cinema on my own, by the way. That's one of my great joys in life. If you've never been to the cinema on your own, you should do that. You get to sit where you like to sit, you get to see the film you like to see, and have the snacks you like to snack on. It's great. Recommend going to the cinema on your own. Yes. Cinema. We've seen things other people wouldn't believe. A dinosaur tread in a water glass, Robin Williams teaching a dead poetry class, a rosebud with all life inside, Omaha Beach, Ryan's red tide, gasps, tears, fears, cheers, Pearl and Dean, all life on the screen. Welcome to the dream machine. It shines on lucky streets. Stars hung in block black letters. Under this beacon we gather. The first daters, the old maters, the brash and loud, the matinee crowd. They love the smell of celluloid in the morning. The art house flunkies, the action junkies, the church congregation, the nerd nation, horror all-nighters, popcorn biters, inconvenient hiters. A scorn of critics and the odd lone ranger, a crowd of strange strangers. Together we step over the threshold into the place where stories are sold. Ticket tear, find your chair, stretch your feet, don't kick those seats, curtains sweep, the projector's beam lifts gold dust sheets. Phone off, trailers roll, endless car adverts scroll. Then they turn the darkness up. There's a click. The screen draws as close as if to say, now you're sitting comfortably, I'll begin. And we will believe a man can fly, we won't care it's CGI, we'll soar through worlds of cinematography like Indy's red lines, crossing geography, so take baby out the corner, watch this verbal choreography. There'll be awkward arm stretches and hands squeezed and ridiculous refreshment freeze. First kissed must-see lists, a guy with a chainsaw attached at the wrist. Groovy B-movies and A-list stars, rock mock docs and gory slocks, monochrome gems, a time-traveling car, and we'll toast the Rocky Horror Picture Show as Rocky Balboa goes toe-to-toe and Luke Skywalker fights his father foe. We'll sing Tiny Dancer with Cameron Crowe, 'cause here we can all be Spartacus. The story of film is the story of us, no small parts. This is life, lust, the human condition, from every perspective and position. Spielberg will make us all scared of sharks. No, I was going for Jaws there. We missed it. Spielberg will make us all scared of sharks, and Pixar, man, I'm gonna need a bigger heart. At Christmas, we'll warm by the fires of the Nakatomi building and cry with Clarence when George Bailey starts to sing. The credits rise, curtain fall, thin. Step out and we're changed, never the same. All these moments shared like tears in rain. Thanks. Right. Okay, so on the face of it, this might not start as a happy poem, but basically, this is about celebrating the things that you're good at, even if they don't seem on the face of it that impressive. Cryptic. It's work related mainly. This is called Personal Statement. It involves a silly voice at the beginning. Thank you for coming today. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I didn't know if you wanted to go. I got you if you want.
Just jump in, yeah. Okay. Thank you for coming today. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself? Now there's a question. Where to begin? I'm short, pale, middle class, male. When I was young, I wanted to be Prime Minister, Secretary of State, you know, someone great, maybe a singer or an Oscar winner, but truth be told, these dreams may have been a bit too bold. You see, I'm an average guy, a bit shy, don't reach too high, and I know I won't cure all society's ills, but I do probably pay all my household bills, and like Liam Neeson, I have a very particular set of skills. I wrote this before Liam Neeson was more controversial than he is now. So, these are my particular set of skills. You got an error in Excel, I can fix that. You got a vegan cake to bake, I can mix that. You got bread to knead, CV to proofread, cat to feed, garden to weed, or if it's just a hug you need, I'll be there full speed. I'm dependable, shop sendable, Facebook friendable, book lendable. I hope this contract's extendable, cause I'm a problem solver. Maybe not a world revolver, but a mini conflict resolver. No, I'm never gonna fix Israel-Palestine, but I once stopped a fight in a checkout line, and this penchant for rhyme. No professional, I do it part-time. Actually, we wanted to hear more about your skills as an employee. Oh, why didn't you say so? At work, I'm the admin, master, agenda crafter, action point blaster. I'll calculate your VAT and make above average tea. And nobody chairs the staff meeting quite like me. Always got a pen to lend, emails to send, and when I circulate the minutes, people cry at the end. So if your big presentation's a bit of a bore, helps at hand. I'm a PowerPoint Dumbledore. So sure, I might not be a public defender, but I am a reliable birthday card sender. So if you're 1 year more, you'll know you're in store for a little full of happiness through your door. And I won't be the one to defeat ISIS or solve the global refugee crisis, but I can help a friend with a rent. Never gonna be Superman, but I could be Clark Kent. And I'm a socialist, I'll raise a red fist, bringing down neoliberalism's on my to-do list. But if I'm honest, when me and my comrades assemble, the forces of corporate capital noticeably fail to tremble, and Che Guevara I do not exactly resemble. So I'm no Rosa Parks or Karl Marx. Weirdly, I know a lot about sharks. Thank you, Discovery Channel. Nevertheless, if the revolution comes, I'll be there for you, brother. In the meantime, live small, walk tall, be excellent to each other. Thank you.